I'm really stoked to have our next guest join us. She is from right here in the Bay Area, just released her debut EP called 5 a.m. earlier this year, which is amazing. Audrey Mika. Audrey, thanks so much for your time.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
We have lots to talk about, of course, but first I just want to say thank you for doing this in the room. Like you're in the room.
The room, isn't that?
Paperclip Club.
Yeah. Isn't that like?
Noticeable? Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm sure you're not spending the full quarantine in the room, but how's it been going for you?
I live with Misha, and we've been making music. Actually, I think the first week that we got back from tour was really hard, just because we felt like everything was really blowing up, like in the world. I mean, so we were really uninspired. But I think we're starting to get used to staying home and finding ways to stay inspired. So last night we just got sent a beat, so we wrote a song and then I recorded it, and so we've been very occupied. And Misha's actually doing her own panel of live streams and on Zoom, so that's also been something to look forward to. So I think just like small little things are really like getting us through the day, because
Hmm.
it's just like go to sleep, eat some food, repeat. And it's just hard to not go insane, I think.
I am right there with you. Have you picked up any hobbies at least? Are you a master chef, an expert at Animal Crossing?
Absolutely not. I don't even know what Animal Crossing is, and we actually have tried to cook a little bit, but I don't really help because I have no skills in cooking. And last time I tried to cook, I almost set my entire house on fire. Like,
What?
no exaggeration. I mean, like, the stove was on and I had canola spray, and I spray it, like bursted open right by the stove, and like if that touched the gas, it would have, like, I would have died.
That's the worst thing you could do is having a can right near a flame.
Exactly. So that's why I don't I keep that. That's their job.
Nice, nice. Now, obviously, you were on tour when the virus was starting to really start to spread, and the news was getting worse every day. And aside from that, how was tour otherwise? Because this was like your first major tour.
Tour was absolutely incredible, and honestly, like a feeling I couldn't describe. The whole time was just um, so magical, and being there with my best friends was on top of it just being so cool. Being there with my best friends is just like a complete dream come true. Like, there's no other way I could say it. Like, I'm just so grateful that they wanted to come along too.
What was it like meeting the people that have followed you, subscribed to you on YouTube, and obviously left comments and things like that? To see them in person must have been a weird but fun feeling, right?
Yeah, that everything that happened was just so surreal every time. Like, there were kids that I was talking to for almost a year, like on Instagram, and meeting them in real life was so special. And actually brought up two fans on stage just to, like, you know, let everyone know that they've been there since the beginning. And it's just like a really warm, wholesome feeling that they've truly seen it all. And it's so sad because, like, we were so excited to come home because we were just gonna write the whole time, and just like get ready for more songs to come out, and then we were off to the second leg of the tour. And actually tonight would have been the San Francisco show, which gives me a really bittersweet feeling because that was the first place that I performed uh, with at Slim's, and now I found out that it's closing permanently. So that's really unfortunate.
Exactly. Like I said, I was really stoked to see you. It was anytime we see an artist, your local hometown artist, and this applies to anybody, right? Whenever they come back to their hometown, you know it's going to be something special, especially after they achieve success and recognition and all this stuff, right? and it's like a triumphant return of a champion of some sort.
Oh, and I was so excited to, make it special, and we are gonna have like balloons and all this like lighting, and we are just gonna make it super special because a lot of the kids that were at the first SF show were coming back. So I was just so excited to see them again as well.
You and I have something in common. I think we're both night owls. You named
Yeah,
you named this EP 5 a.m. and you said that you do a lot of writing in the middle of the night.
yeah.
And that's where a lot of random things can just pop into your head. And, not to be too serious, but obviously there are a lot of themes of anxiety and depression and things like that in the music. Do you normally have that up and down thought process in the middle of the night, or is it just whatever happens and that's what you capture?
Yeah, I mean, usually during the day, we're pretty busy, so at night is like the only time that we really get to be alone in our thoughts. So yeah, it is definitely like up and down, and like the song Panic was written because that day I had anxiety, like a horrible panic attack, and I just felt like I had to get something out. So, and I feel like, anxiety isn't talked about enough. And I didn't want to like lecture people, like make a social media post about how we need to talk more about anxiety. So instead, I wanted to sing about it and write about it from my perspective because I feel like that is a way easier way to relate to something than feeling like you get lectured.
Obviously, we're big fans. I'm a big fan
Thank
of your
you.
music. It's good to see someone from the Bay doing well.
Thank you. Yes, I really hope that everyone's okay in the Bay right now. I don't know what the situation is, but just hoping that everyone's okay. Not just in the Bay, everywhere else too.
Yes.
Very scary thing that's happening. I didn't think that I'd live through something like this.
How often are you FaceTiming your family?
Yeah, we have a little group chat, so we keep each other updated every day. And they're okay. My sister's actually in Japan right now.
Oh, wow.
She was supposed to come home at the end of April, but I don't think she'll be able to leave.
What was she doing there? Was she just going to school or visiting or?
She was working in Japan, and she kind of goes there to, check on my mom's mom as well, because, and she's also bilingual, so she can talk to her too. I
Oh,
can't speak any Japanese. I wish I could, but I can't.
Why not?
Uh, I don't know. I tried. I tried to learn how to speak Japanese. I had my mom teach me, but I don't know, it just never stuck with me. I could never learn it. But also, I didn't really try. So I feel like now, if I really wanted to, I could do it.
So here you go. You're stuck at home.
Now I have to.
You have no excuse.
I have no other choice. I should.
And I want to hear why you got to be like that in Japanese.
In Japanese, yeah. Okay, I'll make sure I send you a video.
Or at least the hook.
At least. I don't even know how to say why you got. I don't even know if Japanese like can say why you gotta be like that. Like it's such a. It's like a slang, basically. I'll ask my mom.
Please.
I will.
I know people. I know your people. So I'm going to follow up on this.
Okay. All right. I know you know my people. I'll make sure it happens.
All right. Audrey, awesome to chat with you. I really
you so
appreciate
much.
this. Stay safe.
You too.
Wash your hands.
I did. I have hand sanitizer right here.
I don't have mine, but mine are clean, I promise. And I hope that we can meet in person next time you're back in the Bay.
Please. Yes. Sounds good.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
She is Audrey Mika. Make sure you check out her EP. It's called 5 a.m.